welcome back to episode 3 of the HSBB2 Podcast. If you're new here, welcome, which is what I just said, but listen, it's been 2 weeks and I'm tired. So this is probably the worst intro yet. I hope everyone's doing all right. It's been a hell of a 2 weeks. A lot has been going on. Update on the blanket fiasco first. I got my new blanket in, and yes, it is printed correctly. Thank goodness. I was going to be very upset if it was not printed correctly when I got it in the mail. I was going to be very upset. But no, it's really nice and it's super comfortable. I love it. It's probably like one of my top favorite blankets, which that didn't make sense. Top favorite. Anyways, yeah, but what else has been going on? Iowa State has decided to change how spring semester is going to work finally. They did that Monday of this week, I believe. And what they're doing now is they're doing it so spring semester starts on the 22nd of January rather than, I believe it would start typically on like the 11th of January. And we're ending the same time, but they got rid of spring break. So we're starting later and they get rid of spring break, which I'm personally not a fan of. I would much prefer that we had spring break just because like people are like, oh, well, we get like an extra month of break, and like, yeah, that's cool and all, but like the whole purpose of like spring break and even Thanksgiving break for me is not that like I get to have like a holiday or whatever. It's that I get to relax and like not think about schoolwork for like a week and refresh my mind. It's I don't know, it's more beneficial to me, I think, than a 2 month long break. But I am getting eye surgery at the beginning of winter break, so it should be a it should be better that I have 2 months instead of a month of break. I think that's better for me. Other news: I got the new Mario game that I haven't played yet. The Super Mario 3D All Stars with Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy. I'm super excited to play this. This looks really fun. Yeah, like I can't wait to. I've never played any of these Mario games, so it's definitely going to be a new experience. I don't know which one I want to start out with yet. I think I might do Galaxy, then Sunshine, then 64. Like save the probably the best for last. So that might be my plan for that, but not not too sure yet. We'll kind of see. I'll figure. Oh, excuse me. That's pretty gross of me to do. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I yeah. Uh, School's been going good. It's been pretty busy. I had my first exam yesterday, and now it only gets worse from here. I have basically one exam every other day starting Monday. So that's going to be a pretty not fun time for me. I am going to get a lot busier. I'm still trying to find time to stream and do podcasts and stuff, as you can tell. I'm trying to keep the podcast bi-weekly. And that's just sort of the plan right now is just to keep them bi-weekly because if I did it every Saturday, I'd be stressing out big time, I think. So I think it's good that I decided to do bi-weekly at the start instead of every Saturday. That's just not a fun time. That would suck for me. I think I would break down emotionally and physically. It'd be a lot. One thing I want to start up here, speaking of physical stuff, I want to start. If only I could get motivated. I want to start working out because I'm not happy with the way I look, and I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight, but the thing is, I just can't get motivated at all, which I think is the big thing. If I was motivated to work out, if I could, I mean, I could put it into a schedule. I don't know why I don't, but if I could work out and get motivated to do so, I think it'd be a lot easier on me to like mentally, like the way I view myself, because I'm pretty overweight for at least my own sake. I wish I was thinner. So I'm gonna try to get working out and lose some weight at some point. Even if I can't go to like a gym, if I can at least do some stuff in my apartment, like just even simple push-ups and sit-ups, and do like those pretty often, not every day, but like pretty often enough where it'll help me start losing weight. Because I was like, do I want to go on like a diet? And that's I don't think I could do a diet. I I really don't. I think I would not be able to function properly. I'd have too many cravings for food, and I think I don't have enough willpower for it, which is the big thing, is I don't have the willpower for it. But who knows? I'm not trying one anytime soon. I thought about it for a really long time, and I was like, I don't think I want to do that because I'm not gonna. My mom did one, and props to her. She did freaking amazing on her diet, and I'm so impressed, and I look up to her so much for like being able to get through that diet. Like she looks great. She looks great already, but now she's happy with the way she looks now. At least I personally think so. That I'm super proud of her, and I wish I had the willpower that she had to be able to do something like that. Right now I don't, but maybe sometime in the future I will. But that's just not for me. I can't do that. I just need to find a way to like go work out and stuff like that. That's the way to do it. So yeah, life has been pretty interesting, going well, I'd say for the most part. I just got to get through this semester and then I can chill. We had our Iowa State had their career fair recently. That was a thing. So they decided to not to do it in person like they do every year. Obviously, I don't know why they would, but yeah, they decided to do it virtually, and that was a thing. That's for sure. T. But I went to that, and there's one thing about it that I liked. Since it was virtual queues, it was better in regards that I didn't have to stand in line sweating my ass off, that I could just sit at my computer and just on my phone and just wait until it said, "Hey, they're ready to talk to you," and then I could just join. But the downfall of that was there was a lot of technical issues on my end because I had to use Microsoft Teams, which I hadn't used in a while. I was able to get that working pretty quickly, but Zoom, on the other hand, was not my friend on career fair day. I spent 5 minutes in a chat, just like, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get Zoom working. I don't know why it's not working. And they're like, oh, it's all good. We totally get it. But I mean, I think the career fair went okay. I didn't go the first day. I went only the second day because I was like, there's no one I really wanted to talk to on the first day. The thing about the online career fair was there wasn't as many people as there typically is, and it's harder to kind of like, I don't know, pick out which companies do what, I guess. Like you can kind of like, because at a booth they typically have stuff up, so if you're walking by, you can just see what the company's all about and be like, oh, they do like what I want to do, or they don't do what I want to do, so I'm not going to talk to them. But this one, it was like, I don't know, like I had to go to the website, and the websites, they helped a bit, but not a lot. I wasn't able to tell a lot of the time what like the companies wanted, like out of me as an intern, and like what I'd be even doing. I was like, I want to do structural stuff after I leave college, and they're like, oh, that's cool. I mean, I guess we could do that with you. It's like, I know your company. I like some of the companies I worked with. I'm like, I know your company does that. Why won't you like? I mean, I want to learn. I want to learn from you guys. You guys are pretty good at what you do, but whatever. It's done with now. I have worst case scenario come February, I have a backup plan if I don't get an internship. I like I'll just go back to what I did last last year over the summer where I worked with the city. So I'll just do that worst case scenario. I have a backup plan, which I think is important. If doing something structural doesn't work out, and hey, maybe I don't know, maybe municipal engineering is something I'll actually like. Like that's municipality is pretty cool. Job security, definitely not the money maker though. That's for sure. It's definitely not a money making business because it's government, so yeah, they're not gonna give you a lot of money. But yeah, um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. It's all about waiting until next semester and kind of seeing what sort of happens at the next career fair. One company was like, "Hey, we're pretty interested in you, but we don't really know what's going on right now. So why don't you come speak to us at the spring career fair, and then we'll talk about some stuff and we'll kind of get you going with a firm with our firm. So that might go someplace." Which I'd be okay with if I could work for. I want to work with a firm so that I can get an idea of what both the public and the private sectors of civil engineering specifically are like. I feel like it's important to kind of see both aspects of it, even if it's I don't know, because I for all I know, I could be at a firm working with a city, so that might be the case in the future. So I think it's good to kind of see how it works beforehand before I just kind of jump into one of them and be like, this is what I want to do. Like I want to kind of see both sides of the coin. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I want to do right now. Is just kind of see both sides and see what's going on. Yeah. There was a long pause there. Sorry, I'm advertising. I probably should have advertised beforehand, but I clicked the start streaming button. I was like, well, we're in it now. Always check it out on Spotify. Check out the first few episodes on Spotify. There we go. Advertising done. I should probably do it more on Twitch. Oh, sorry, I needed something to drink. My throat's pretty dry. Ah, excuse me. But what else is going on? I'm trying. Oh, here's a big thing that I decided. I'm swearing off getting a girlfriend for the semester, just because of I don't know. I'm trying to think of my reason. I think I'd be down to still get a girlfriend. I want to like clarify that, but like I'm not going to avidly like search for one this semester. Well, first of all, it's really hard because of COVID. Second of all, dating apps kind of suck because everyone on there is hookups only, basically, or just they just want sex in some way. And that's not me. That's personally not me. So, yeah, but what was that? Yeah, I'm not avidly looking for one. If someone is like interested in me and I'm interested back, I'd I'd be down to have a girlfriend because I've been able to manage classes so far by not having to do a lot of work, which I think is both good and bad that I'm trying to do that. But yeah, I'm not going to avidly search for one because of classes, and I feel like, I'm not paying for college. My parents are, so they're paying fucking $16,000 a semester for me to go to college, and that's not fair to them. if they're willing to pay for my college, that I just go gallivant off and not do my college work. And I'm focusing on college now. I'm focusing on college now. Even with me not going to like some of my classes, I'm doing well on my homeworks. I should be doing fine on my exams coming up, other than yesterday's, but it sounds like everyone had a tough time on my environmental engineering exam yesterday. That's the one class on the back burner for me, like the major back burner. But anyways, yeah, if like I'm not going to be able to meet anyone in class because of the social distancing and coronavirus, so that's really not happening as much as I wish it was, but that's not going to happen. So my plan right now is just wait and see kind of what happens, and I'll go from there. Um, like if something happens with a girl and me, awesome, that's pretty cool. But if it doesn't, oh well. I told myself I wasn't really gonna do anything this semester, so I tried at the beginning, and then I was like, I don't know. It didn't work out, and then I was like, I don't know if I should do this right now. Maybe a little later. Maybe that's next semester Hunter's problem, and not right now. So yeah. So hopefully hopefully it ends up working out next semester. I personally don't think I'll find a girlfriend in college, if I'm to be quite honest. I wanted to for the longest time, but I don't know. I How do I put this? I'm trying to put this so um I'm not I don't put myself out there as much as I should. It's probably because when I go to class, I don't know, I see college kind of like work. Like when I go to class, I'm going to learn. I'm not going there to flirt. I mean, I I probably should be, but I don't know. That's I'm pretty bad at flirting with women. So that's probably not a good idea. I'm pretty awkward. If anyone that knows me knows that I'm pretty awkward, and not I wouldn't say I'm bad with women. I think I've had pretty good experiences with women. Well, in regards to me, I've been pretty good with women. The women that I've tried to for the most part, not I want to make this clear. More so the beginning, the first few years of college, not senior year. Senior year has gone. I think I had probably one of the best experiences I've had with women my senior year. I think it was the best experience I've had in a long time, probably ever, because I don't have a lot of experience with girls. But I think the my my freshman through sophomore year of trying to go out with women was pretty bad. Um, I don't want to go into it. That's probably another podcast. But it was they were pretty bad. Like I was like, hey, I'm looking for a relationship, and they're like, I'm not. One of them was like, I guess I'm getting into it. I told myself I wasn't, but I guess I'm gonna get into it. Uh, I was like, hey, I'm looking for a relationship. One was like, I'm just looking to cheat on my boyfriend, and I'm like, I'm not into that. Bye. And the other was like, hey, I just had a her roommate was like, hey, is this the guy that you had over yesterday? And she goes, no. And he goes, oh, dude, I'm so fucking sorry. And I'm like, well, I'm actually happy you told me that because I want to get out of here. And she was kind of dumping all of her dirty laundry on me on our first date, which is, if you haven't dated a person, that's a red flag. Personally, I think that's a red flag, especially when you don't know them like at all. Like, ugh. So, anyways, that was that. That was that was a time in my life, that's for sure. But uh it's uh, it's it's not happening anymore. I'm gonna make sure that I have standards, which I think is something not a lot of college kids have, to be quite honest, because I think the movie's got it right. I think most college kids are just looking to, get with someone. They're not looking for a relationship. They're just looking to get some. And that's not me. I'm I'm not about that kind of a life. I actually want something, I guess, meaningful, which not a lot of people my age have. My roommate is like one of the few other people that I know that has that, and same with my friend, I'd say Thomas, where him and I are like, I don't know. We're not I'm not looking for like just a one night stand type deal and just to get with someone to have sex. That's I want it's I want to find someone that's going to be my partner in crime. Let's put it that way. And not just my sex buddy. I don't want that. That's freaking gross. I'm sorry. Like, to each their own, but in my mind that's disgusting and not what I want to do with my life. Yeah, I want to I want to have a meaningful relationship that I know is going to go somewhere because I want to get married. I want to get married someday and I want to have kids. So, like, I don't want to just I'm not settling anytime soon either. Like, if I want to find someone that I know loves me for who I am and I love them for who they are, and that they we can each make each other happy. That's what I want. And that's what I'm going to get. No matter what. I'm not going to think any other way. That's what I want to happen, and I'm going to make sure that that happens. No matter what. No matter what. That's like if I don't meet someone in college, I'll either meet someone at work or through a friend. That's like I say like 75 to 80% of the time that's how people meet their partners is through a friend or through work. And if like I said, if that doesn't work out for college, that's probably what's going to happen. But I also have to put myself out there a little more. I'll be honest. I'll have like it's on me a little bit as well that I have to put myself out there a little more. Honestly, if Tinder wasn't full of gross people, I think I'd do a lot better. But I think Tinder's kind of ruined me in a way because I'd say 99.99% of the people on there are absolutely gross. And there's always that 0.01% that's like the diamond in the rough, which I found a few diamonds in the rough, but it ends up really not going anywhere for the most part because neither of us we're both it's sometimes me, it's sometimes like I'll try, but sometimes it just doesn't end up working out, which is just how life goes. So, hey, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's just that's the way the cookie crumbles, and you just gotta roll with it. So, yeah, that's that went on for a lot longer than I thought I was gonna talk about that kind of stuff. Like, I don't really like. I'm not a big fan of opening up about my love life because one, I know nobody cares. Two, I feel like that's personal. And like, what is someone else gonna do to help fix my love life? That's on me. That's not on anyone else. Like, it's not their problem, it's my problem. So I have to figure it out. That's my responsibility now. I'm not putting that on anyone else. That's not how life works. Like, there can be people to help me out, like, get better, but I'm not personally going to shove that on someone. That's not my place to do that. So that's a Hunter issue. That's a no one else issue. That's me figuring things out for myself. Yeah, so that's something I just have to work on, I guess. This has been a pretty deep episode of the podcast. I definitely did not think I'd have something like this in like episode 3. I thought this would be more of like a episode 50 type thing, but obviously not. Obviously I have some stuff going on. Jeez. So, yeah, I'll get better. It's an overtime thing. It can only go up from here in my mind. Like like I can only get better, and things can only go better. Like maybe if things start going really good, they can obviously get worse. Like stuff can happen, but I'm not anticipating that, and I'm not gonna go into anything with that mentality of like this is gonna go bad. I want to go in with my all, which I know scares a lot of people away. I'm not gonna dump everything on them though. It's gonna obviously be gradually, but like I want to put effort into a relationship. I'm not just gonna date to date. That's not who I am. And I personally think that it's stupid just dating to date, just to be like, "Oh, I'm dating this person." And I don't really plan on going anywhere with this person. I'm just going to date to date. That's that ain't what I'm about, dog. That ain't what I'm about. So, I'll work my ass off, get in a good relationship, and like it'll go somewhere. That's the dream. That's the dream. That's what I'm gonna make happen. I swear on it. Oh, that deserves a tip of tea. A drink of tea after that one. Am I right? Ugh. Yeah. So women. Am I right? I'm gonna get banned. I'm gonna get banned on Twitch for that one. Probably Spotify. I was kidding. It was a joke. Stop. It was a joke. Internet, Twitch, staff, Spotify, people. Oh, life is work. Yikes. Yikes indeed. Life is life is work, and I'm gonna put every little bit of ounce I got into it because I only got one. So I'm gonna work my ass off so that I can live a happy life. It's worth it in my eyes. Get in a good relationship, get married, have 2 kids, make sure I have a boy so that my last name can continue on since I'm the last of my family tree boys in like terms of the last name that we started with. So I that's on my shoulders. Yay. But I'm gonna have a good job and I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm not gonna settle for anything. I'm gonna always be happy because a lot of people in this world aren't happy all the time, and someone has to be. So if it has to be me, it has to be me. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like I'll be the rock for people to fall on. I don't think that sentence made sense, but I think you get my point. Um, but I don't want to put. I'm not the guy typically to put my problems on other people, just because I don't know. I don't want to be a burden. I think that's my big issue is I don't want to be a burden on other people. So yeah, I'm not gonna be a burden on other people. I'm gonna keep everything to myself. Speak when spoken to about issues if I'm willing to open up. Like I don't know how the fuck I was able to open up on this podcast, but it happened. Episode 3. Mark it down, folks. It happened. Hunter opened up. No. The question is, if I open up on episode 3, what the heck do the future podcast episodes look like? That's gonna be interesting to see. Yikes. But yeah, it's life is a constant work in progress, and I'm gonna make sure that the work in progress is always going well, and that when it's time for the project to be done, i.e., death, that I'm happy with everything that I did, and I know that I made other people. I want to make sure that I've allowed other people to have good times. I know I'm really hard to like because I'm annoying as hell. I'll be honest. So I want to work hard so that people even if people don't like me, I want other people to be happy because that makes me happy. That's why I try to be annoying is because I want to be the funny guy, so I want other people to have a good time above my own good time. So I want other people to be happy because that makes me happy. So yeah, this was a God. This was a deep episode. That's what the title's probably gonna be is the deep episode. But phew, it's been I guess 2 weeks have just got to me, but it's been an interesting time, and I want to thank everyone that's actually watched the podcast or I mean listened to it and that has been supporting me. I really appreciate it. I really do. I'm not ending the podcast yet. I feel like that hinted that I was ending it. I just want to thank you guys for everything. I'm not a big streamer. That's pretty clear. But I'm working at it. I'm not the streamer that I used to be where oh, excuse me, that kind of ruined the moment. But where I stream often. I'm really a really small Twitch streamer, and I want it's a hobby for me, but I want to it's something that I would want to get good at. I like spending time with people. Uh, not not for long periods of time because that's just me, and I need to chill out sometimes and just relax. But you guys have allowed me to have a good time on while I do these podcasts, and you guys have supported me through it. So I want to thank you guys. Fuck, I appreciate it. You guys have done a lot for me. So thank you guys for giving me a pretty good time on Twitch so far. It's been a blast. Uh, yeah, I've had a this is it's been I think it's definitely been one of the biggest experiences of my life being on Twitch. Like I don't know, I feel like it's in some regards helped me grow as a person. Not maybe not completely, but I think in some capacity or another, I've I've grown as a person. So yeah, thanks everyone for everything. It means a lot that you guys have put the effort in and done everything for me. I forgot. Oh my god, did I not start recording this? I did not record this. Frick. That's that's an oopsie. Hopefully I can get this on my stuff and be able to get this on Spotify. Oh well. I'll make it work. I'll fix some stuff. But I think this is might be where I'm gonna end the stream and the podcast. So I think I said it already, but I thank everyone for watching. I thank you all for your support. Um, check out the HSBB2 podcast on Spotify. If you missed the live streams at any point, they And if you haven't heard the first two episodes, they're on Spotify, free to listen. They're also on my YouTube channel, HSBB2 Plays. Go subscribe to there if you guys want to like keep up to date with the streams if you don't want to listen on Spotify or anything. But yeah. Yeah, thank you all again for watching. Thank you all for your support, and I'll see you guys in 2 Saturdays with the next podcast. Hopefully more so on a lighter note, but yeah. So I'll talk to you guys all later. Peace out.